Jesus Christ.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be learning how to do a Twixtor edit. If you don't know what a Twixtor edit is, Twixtor is a plugin and it basically is like a velocity edit, same sort of thing. It's basically like slowing it down, making it fat, you know what I mean? I'll give you an example. If you guys want to watch my watch me edit, I have a watch me edit video and a how to edit from start to finish. So if you haven't already checked those videos out, I would go ahead and check those out to see, you know, how to edit if you're a beginner. But I will also be going over some basic things in this video too, as well as some cool effects that I asked you guys on my editing account. This is my editing account right here. I'm going to answer some of the questions that you guys had on my last editing tutorial. Also, thank you guys so much for 4,000 subscribers. That's literally crazy. It's just crazy, okay? It's very crazy. Some of you guys are asking about the markers that I add. So it is Control 8, which is a little star above the 8 on a MacBook. I'm editing on a MacBook. If you have a Windows or if you have any other computer, I do not know. You're welcome, okay? A lot of you are confused on graphs, so I'm just gonna tell you what graphs are, and then they're so simple, okay? Graphs are basically determining the speed or the value of your keyframes. Oh, okay, so you guys ask a lot, how do you get the clips? I did explain it, but I will tell you again. Okay, so you go to Google, okay? And you go anime RAWs. And RAWs are basically just the entire episode in Japanese with no subtitles, okay? So that is a RAW. Compilations, you can find them on Instagram accounts, and you can go animate compilations on Google as well. You'll see them in link trees or Google Docs or mega files, okay? Also, if you don't see H.264, this happened to me when I was editing on my school computers because they have a higher version of After Effects, so they have either 2018, 19, 20. What I usually had to do was export it. So you can either export a different way or go to Adobe Media Encoder. I use 2017. Some of you are asking how to change a video into an audio, and to be honest, you can just turn off the little on the I button. You can just turn it off and it turns off the layer but keeps on the audio. So I'm gonna put them in order and then we're gonna get straight into Twixtor and effects. This is the edit so far. Okay, you see what I did there? Very nice. Okay, so we're gonna start off with masking. So I was like, Emily, it's a Twixtor tutorial and you're masking. Yes. Take it from there. Okay? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna mask up until it switches frames. So right there. Okay? So I'm gonna Command-Shift-D to cut it. Then I'm gonna go here, and I'm not actually gonna mask it, I'm gonna put it up to full, okay? So now it's full, the quality, and we're gonna go to Tools, and this roto brush thing right here, okay? And we're going to, you know, oh. How annoying is this? Alright, let me tell you to fix it, okay? Because if you're annoyed like me, you're fucking annoyed, okay? So, hello? Oh, I was like so confused. I was like, where did he go? Okay, so it's telling me to match the thing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this its own composition. Alright? Move that to, okay, here it is, right here. And we're gonna make this composition the same as what it is. Okay, it already is. Boom. And we're back. We're back. Back to roto brush. Alright. So, double click again. Boom, we're back. Okay. There we go. Okay, guys, in life, there's always a solution. You just have to find it, okay? That's a quote. Quote me on that. So yeah, so I'm just gonna do little touches. If you don't know why I just did that, I just put this in its own composition with matching its frame rate because it wasn't like the roto brush wasn't attaching correctly because it wasn't the same frame rate. So you want to make sure when you're doing this that your frame rate is the same. Okay, so now that we have that done, I'm just going to switch it back, okay? And I'm going to move it over one over here. Okay, great. So now we're going to go back to this, and now we see him right here. Beautiful. A beautiful man. Okay, and you just can play that. So I'm going to take this position right here, and I'm just going to make it auto, and it's going to fuck up. Watch. It's going to be, yeah, a little bit of it is going to mess up, but when you render it, it'll all be there. And just put it back on auto because it'll take forever to render, you know what I mean, okay? So we're just gonna bring him in from kind of the side, bring that up from position, okay? And we're just gonna take this right here, and we're gonna go here like this, turn on motion blur. I'm gonna tell you to turn on motion blur for all of the things, but just for now. And then I just take that off because I just wanted to tweak it a little bit. All right, bringing that here, moving this. Now we're gonna get into the Twixtor part. Okay, so we have this clip here, and I want him to open his eyes. So the first thing I'm gonna do here is I'm going to extend this clip, okay? It doesn't matter how far you extend it, just extend it, okay? And now Command-Shift-C, get rid of these two, and just click Move All Attributes. Hello? Can't speak today. Can't speak ever. You know what I mean? So now we're gonna go here, we're gonna go to Twixtor. And I'm going to use Twixtor Pro just because I'm feeling a little bit spicy today. And I'm just telling you my settings. If you look up another tutorial, it might be different. So I'm going to use 8. I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to turn this on, okay? I'm going to go right here to speed. Click this. Sorry, I might be going a little bit too fast, okay? Click the stopwatch right here, okay? And then click U to bring it up. Just to zoom in, plus and minus, okay? I'm gonna move it back 1 and then take it down to 20, okay? Now we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna Command-Shift-C, same thing. And now we're going to Command-Shift-T, or sorry, Command-Option-T to bring up time remapping. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this right to where I want it. And then go to about here and go to where his eyes open, okay? And I've noticed that my comp is a little bit small. So I'm just gonna go here all the way back to the original clip, and I'm just gonna zoom it in a little bit so that those black bars don't show up, okay? So now that we have this, I'm just gonna Command-Shift-D to delete that part that I don't need. This right here, this comp, if you're wondering what it is, I'm gonna name it Sakura Yelling, okay? Just so you know what it is. It has nothing to do with anything, so don't even worry about it, okay? So I'm gonna move this here, and I'm also going to cut the rest of that off. And FN F9 to easy ease, or you can control click, and then you can go to keyframe assistant, easy ease, okay? F9. So now I'm going to go to the speed graph, okay? And here's the speed graph. No, we're gonna change it to a value graph, spicing it up. All right, so we're gonna click here, and we're gonna go boom, bring it up, bring it down. I'm gonna adjust that a little bit, how I want it to be. And this is basically going to make it fast right here, moving up fast, slow it down, fast again, okay? So let's look at that. So hated that, hated every second of it, okay? So we're gonna fix it. So this is how I fix it, okay? So if it's not the way I want it, I'm gonna bring this up more. Okay, right there. And then I'm gonna bring this one a little bit, you know, oops, wrong way, JK. That didn't happen. You didn't see anything. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this here like this, and I'm gonna see, so what I'm seeing is I wanna move this up, so I'm gonna move this time up. I also would like to change the frame rate. So if you don't like the frame rate, if you think it's moving too much, I'm gonna change it to 15, okay? And we're gonna see what that looks like. Okay, we're gonna go back in here because I moved the speed up. So basically what I did is, let's say it was down here, I just moved it up, okay? So we're going to, okay, if you don't like what you did, like for example, if you made a mistake, Command Z fixes it. So if you see something go back to the way it was, Command Z, okay? Maybe I want it to be a little bit slower, so I'm gonna bring this down and I'm gonna bring this up. And I'm gonna bring this down again. So you just have to adjust it to the way that you want.
So basically that method is for getting the exact point on what you want to show up at a certain time. This next method is if you just want it to slow down.
And I'm gonna make it 15. Turn this on, okay? Turn this on, this on, this on, okay? Now, I'm going to go to speed. I'm gonna click U, bring it up. Put this back, move it down, move it up, sorry, 200, okay? Go to the end of the clip, click right here, 200 again. Middle, we're gonna change it right here, 20, okay. Highlight all of it, easy ease them the way I showed you. Go, like this, just copy this graph the way it is. And this is the value graph. Again, do not use the speed graph when you're doing, it just looks weird. Is that I can copy and paste it unlike the other one. So this is the simpler method. So let's say I want to copy the same thing. I'm just going to Command V. I'm going to move this back 1. I'm going to turn all this stuff back on. Make it, you know, yeah, I'm going to make it 15 again. Contrast, yes, yes, okay. And I'm going to go all the way to the ending of this one, move this all the way out here because there is no beat in the middle. So this is for only one beat, okay. This is what we have so far. When he comes in right here, I'm not going to do any effects yet. Right now I'm just doing a raw Twixtor footage.
Okay, so here I'm just doing the same thing again, where I am pre-composing it and doing the timer ramp like I showed in the first example. The only difference is that there is a point in the middle, but overall I sped it up because I already showed you how to do it.
Didn't stand up. So we're just gonna bring it. Okay, if your screen ever turns black, this I had to learn. Okay, so we go back here. We go here, okay, so we're seeing that there is still more left of the clip on where I am. So we're gonna go back to this clip. We're gonna go Command Option T, and then we're going to change the composition settings, and we're gonna make the duration a minute longer. It doesn't even matter how much longer. We're gonna zoom out, and we're just gonna drag this out, okay? So now when you go back here, and you go here, ma'am. Guess I'll drag this one out too. There we go. Just trying to make me look like an idiot. Rude. Okay. So we're just gonna move it up, move it up, move it up, move it up. Yes. Here you can see this little black thing kind of, you know, coming in. So we're just gonna go back here yet again because I keep forgetting that these clips are too small. We're gonna zoom in to 103. Okay. And now it's gone. Beautiful. Amen. Hallelujah. Bless.
So here I'm just adding in another clip because I didn't like the clip before, and once again speeding it up because I already showed you how to do this.
Oops, I didn't change it to full. Make sure you change it to full when you're doing this. Here, here, here. Yep, it's the same. Okay, and we're just gonna do the same thing. Look at him, he looks like a little ball. Also, you can always zoom in if you're having trouble seeing the exact edge lines. And if you want to move it up, you go back to tools, you're gonna bring it like this. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna put a Luma thingy over it, and I'm gonna just click this, go here, click 100. At this point, this isn't even a Twixtor tutorial, it's a freaking, I don't even know. I'm gonna take this off. So instead of him coming out of like the little nowhere, oops. I'm going to make him pop up from the other side, unlike Naruto. Look at me. I'm so good. See how we kind of came back like that? So to fix this, it's because I made this arch higher than this one. So I made it like this, which means it's gonna go up to this point and then go back down to this point here. You know, it is a graph. I know you guys know about graphs. I'm just gonna move these up a little bit. Okay, and I'm gonna move this back down, move this up, move this down. And see, right here does the same thing. I'm gonna move it up, move this like this, move this like this, zoom out. See, you can see it's still kind of taller, so. I'm just gonna turn on motion blur for everything. I'm gonna get my motion tile ready. All right, so basically, we're gonna have this zoom in. Honestly, I'm gonna be focusing on more of the harder effects on this video. The simple ones I will leave to my other video. So I just added a clip of pain. Okay, and now I'm gonna go to File, Import, Ink Blot. Okay, so you can get this on YouTube. Just look up ink blot, literally. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take these two clips and I'm just going to put them in another composition, okay? Okay, and I'm just going to mute them, as I said, Command-Shift-T, okay? And I'm gonna go to the point where it opens all the Y. Right. Right, I got it. Right, beautiful, okay? And so now we have this, and you're like, Emily, what are you doing? I'm like, love, I'm gonna tell you, Kai, don't you even, hello? We're just gonna go blue, oh my god, it is majestic, okay? Oh my god, hello? All right, we're just gonna scroll back over to this. And we're just gonna go like this, and I'm gonna put a drop shadow so it's easier to see. Okay, put that like this, very nice. Another one, but on the other side. Okay, a little bit less, maybe, yeah. Alright, so now we got 2 drop shadows on here. I'm just gonna move it. Kind of wanted it like over here. I just want that right up to there. I'm going to make it a bit bigger. And now I'm going to add an adjustment layer over the whole thing after I pre-compose both of them. Or no, sorry, I'm just going to pre-compose them. And then I'm going to add a shake right at the point where pain comes in. So right there, Command-Shift-C to do shake, T. And this is basically a twitch, and it's just gonna make, you know, the screen blurry. So actually on this mask right here, I'm gonna make it bigger than it actually is, and I'm gonna keep the 100 there. So I'm gonna make it bigger. Okay, and I'm gonna make the scale like this way. So it's big when it comes in. When it comes in, and then it goes smaller down into here. And then when it actually goes into here, I'm just gonna copy this motion tile right here. Okay, and I'm gonna paste it there, and then I'm gonna add a shake, maybe a shake with a scale. We're gonna see how that works. Okay, you see how these black lines right here? That's because, once again, Emily Dre is not zoomed in. Good job, Emily. You're really a great teacher. Okay, so now the lines have went away, okay? Now I'm just gonna add a little bit of shake here because I can't really figure out what to do. So we're just gonna cut that and put a shake, okay? Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do here. So basically, I'm taking this and I'm taking this and I'm putting them together, okay? And what you're asking, Emily, why are you putting them together? Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. After I just move these like clips around, okay? So right here, I'm gonna take this scale, okay? I'm gonna turn the thing back on, the motion tile. So I'm gonna take this scale and I'm gonna make it, you know, a little bit, and right where its saucier comes in, I'm gonna zoom in. Okay, and then I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna put that motion tile on there. And I'm going to put this at the end, okay? So similar to what I did in my last video, the last transition I did, I'm going to put my speed graph this way, put my value graph on, and then kind of dip this up, if that makes sense. Move it up, you know what I mean? And I'm just kind of gonna actually duplicate this layer. And I'm gonna put some colorful stuff here. Basically what that is that's my preset, but here are the settings for that. Okay, so here's what this is. And basically only the hue's moving. Yeah, so it goes from 0 to 1. And it makes it look like that, okay? But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut right there. And I'm going to make it like this, okay? So it's gonna look like this. I want it to be a little bit, more saturated. So I'm just gonna put it. So I'm actually gonna try something here. So I'm gonna the position, okay? And Naruto's falling this way, okay? So we're gonna, we're gonna go up. All right, so we're gonna move it up. Let me.
Young boy talking hella shit, but he won't talk it. Come and get you. I got this AK, I might just pop him like a.
Highlight. I had a question. I had some questions about this. So, guys, it's so simple. All I do is you Command-C, you highlight all the clips, you go to where the loop is, Command-V. This is again on a MacBook. Okay, so then I'm just gonna connect them, and it's just gonna loop. Okay. I'm just gonna add in some voice effects, which is I'm just gonna copy and paste them basically, and that's about it. I will see you when I have the final video and I'm doing the moving borders, colors, well I already put the color, and my Real Smart Motion Blur settings, and that'll be it for the video. I'll be putting on 2 adjustment layers and 1 solid layer. Okay, so what we're going to do with the solid is we're going to type in CC Jaws. This comes with After Effects, so you have it. We're going to type the height as 0, and we're going to type that whatever that word says as 90. Okay, I'm just arranging these. I'm going to show you once. You know, you just put it to which thing you want. I'm going to speed this up. So I'm also going to try this and see if I like it. Okay, so I'm just going to actually duplicate that, and I'm going to make it a 90-degree angle, okay? And now, basically, the time when I have this little montage here, right there. Okay, I'm going to delete these, and I'm basically going to, yeah, I'm just going to delete all this, okay? So then I'm going to move this to 100. And right where Sasuke comes in is where it's going to go out. So Naruto right here is going to be the highest point. So just about there. And then moving back out right when Sasuke comes in. Okay, so this is what it's gonna look like. Yeah, so I'm gonna move this out. I'm also going to move these and maybe make them, instead of 90, 100. I'm right there, and I'm going to Command C and Command V and put that right about there. Okay, let me go to Real Smart Motion Blur just so I can show you my settings. I put it at 100 and then I put it at 1, and basically makes it more smooth. I'm also going to put my thumbnail or my watermark, and then that'll be it for the video. So thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you haven't already, subscribe, turn the post bell notification on. You know, I'm a YouTuber. I am. Okay, follow me on Instagram, Emily.Dre. Follow me on Snapchat, Emily.Dre. Follow me on TikTok, I'm a Slut for Sasuke. You know, it has 3 E's now at this recording, but it probably will have more because TikTok likes to take down my name, and I just put another E at the end. It's what I do. Follow my editing Instagram, Basementpresents, and the links for Twixtor will be in the description. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what other tutorials you want to see. And yeah, time to play the edit, or maybe not because copyright. You never know.
Your boy talking hella shit, but he won't talk